Welcome to this Getting Started video on AppsForOps Timeline. AppsForOps Timeline is a game-changing customer success software platform. It's customer success powered by being in the know. Here's a quick tour to get you started. First up, make sure that you pin the AppsForOps Timeline window. If it ever closes, you can open it via the Open Timeline option on the Home tab in your Microsoft Outlook ribbon bar, or by selecting an email in Outlook Web Access and clicking the AppsForOps logo and then Open Timeline. You can select an email in your inbox or enter an email address here to load the timeline for that contact. You can expand one or all of the timeline entries and search and filter the timeline as needed. You can use the contact view to see a timeline for only that contact, or alternatively switch over to the company view to see the timeline for anyone in that company. If you work with a contact often, you can click the star to add that contact or company as a favorite or unfavorite them. You can invite members to your group so that they can view and add to the timeline. Use Manage Groups to manage your groups and their members. Use these buttons to add email to the timeline. You can add email group-wide, which adds the email to the timeline for anyone in the group to see, or you can add an email privately, which adds it but only for you to see it. You can add multiple emails, and this will bring up a search window where you can add multiple emails to the timeline at once. Easy Add creates an AppsForOps Timeline folder in your inbox, which you can then drag and drop emails into. There are folders to add emails group-wide or privately for each group. Emails added to these folders will automatically be added to the timeline for you. Actions allow you to log activity, use quick actions, or show the timeline. Log activity allows you to add a call, task, or note for the contact. Quick actions allows you to compose a new email or reply to an existing email using templates. Show timeline will take you back to the timeline for the contact. Channels allow you to automatically feed data from thousands of third-party apps onto the timeline with minimal integration effort or skill required using either MailChimp, Microsoft Flow, or Zapier. Favorites allow you to easily get back to the contacts that you often work with. You can sort or search your favorites and click on a favorite to view their timeline. Pulse allows you to turn information into action by keeping your finger on the pulse and see exactly what has changed on each customer and when. Reports will allow you to easily see and drill down into all activity and customer success metrics. Tasks allow you to track what needs to be done. Show your or all the group tasks that are either current or between a certain date range. Back takes you back to the previous page. Logout logs you out of AppsForOps Timeline. Feedback allows you to send feedback to the AppsForOps team. Help starts a tour of the current page, and settings take you to the settings page where you can change any of your global or group settings. Get started now by adding an email to the timeline, create one or more channels to automatically feed data onto the timeline, or add members to the group. If you have any questions or need help, simply visit us at appsforops.com/timeline or book your free 30-minute setup session now. We look forward to hearing all about what you've created with AppsForOps Timeline.